I'm almost at a point of deleting social media. Partly because I think the main reasons why is all the scam accounts that I keep getting on there. Mostly it's those romance scams, mostly trying to sit there, uh, because I get a lot of women that sit there and say, oh, female accounts that sit there and say, oh, my husband died in the war, or my husband died in a car wreck, or this, that, and the other, and I have a kid to take care of, and blah, blah, blah. I had to block one woman here last Friday because I told her I was going to Walmart to do the Texas tax-free weekend advantage, and then she's like, right after I left the Walmart and was heading home, she's like, can you buy me a Walmart gift card, just so that way I can pay Netflix for me and my daughter? And a few weeks earlier, she was over there wanting to talking about how she was concerned about her 6-year-old daughter's phone, and she was wanting a new phone, and I felt like she was trying to get me to pay buy her a new phone. And I started talking to her on Threads. And then let's see, about 2 weeks ago on I don't want to say about 2-3 weeks ago on Threads, getting this woman following me, and I followed her back. She starts messaging me, saying about how she's bored and starving, and can I help her with some financial release. I blocked her, and as soon as I blocked her, both my Instagram and Threads account came up restricted, saying that I'm the one that's sitting there asking for money, gift certificates, personal information. Then about last Thursday, I was talking to some woman from Threads was sitting there talking to me, talking about how she divorced or something like that, blah blah blah. And then she starts talking about digital, investing in digital assets, investments. I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Trying to tell her I'm not that much interested in that. Then she says, oh, you can make a bunch of money on digital investments. And I told her that some people I know are investing in gold and silver because it's a physical asset that you could at least have. At least you have something there. And I told her the problem is with digital investments is the fact that what if the power goes out for a couple months? How are you going to find out your investments if the power goes out for a couple months on end because something happened, like if one of these super volcanoes goes supernova and take out the whole power grid or something like that? Communication skills. She says, oh, I'm not worried about that, blah 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 blah. And I said, this sounds a little like a scam account. And as soon as after I said that, and I was about ready to block her, she blocks me. And then the next thing I know, on Threads and Instagram, restricted because saying I'm the one that's asking for people for money. And I'm like, this is the reason why I don't like social media, is because you either are getting the romance scams, the investment scams. I don't like to do, like I said, I'd like to minimize doing anything on my phone, like bank. I don't even do online banking. I don't like to do any type of digital investments on my phone because I'm always worried that if I do anything that have too much information on my phone, somebody can just hack into my phone and steal that stuff. That's why I like using call me old fashioned. I prefer actual paper money, currency, like actual currency stuff that I can actually touch, because the scammers are less likely to scam me And then it seems like every time I'm on, like, talk to these people on, like, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, they're like, oh, let's talk on WhatsApp or Telegram. I've heard that usually the reasons why scammers like to talk to people on things like WhatsApp, Telegram, is because people, like, can't get in, hack into your conversations and stuff, so it makes it harder to block them and report them. I even had a few weeks ago, I even had somebody pretending to be Jennifer Aniston on Threads, trying to sit there and say, oh, you for a couple $100, you could be on my VIP membership card. And I'm like, I heard that's a scam right there. Those spending $200-$300 to be on some celebrity's VIP membership card, and I'm not even really much of a fan of Jennifer Aniston anyway. So why am I getting Jennifer Aniston on Threads? I've gotten that woman from Big Bang Theory a few months ago. I think her name was like Kelly Coco or whatever her name is, messaging me on social media. I'm like, I'm not even a fan of hers. I've even got people that work in these accounts of women that work in the like the accounts with pictures of women that actually work in the industry for making movies for grown-ups, DMing me. I'm like, no thank you. For romance scams, I get I get the MoneyGram scams. I get, you name every type of scam out there. I even had to block one account the other day of this Asian woman trying to tell me that she's investing in TikTok shop, and I'm thinking, I wonder if that's that TikTok shops is a scam type thing when I get it from on somebody. I'm like, so I had to block her, and as soon as I block her, my Instagram and Threads account gets reported as I'm this scam account. I'm getting kind of tired, irritated of getting these scam accounts. And like I said, as soon as I'm about ready, either I'm about ready to block them for being a scam account, or like I said, a lot of times I try to block a lot of these scam accounts, and lately, like I said, as soon as I'm about to block them, or I block them, I be the one that reported. Let's see, I think about a week or so ago, I even had like this one account on Instagram. It comes up. It's a picture account that looks like a picture of a Asian woman, and Instagram says this account is in Indonesia. Then when I did a screenshot of it and sent it to I did a screenshot of it, and the woman, this account, starts DMing me. And then I sent it saying, hi, how are you doing? And I sent the picture saying that your account says you're in Indonesia. She says, oh, I need to change that. Then she kept on asking, where are you from? I said, USA. She said, okay, where are you from? I said, in yes, I'm getting tired. I think she was wanting to know exactly which, I guess, part of USA. One thing I've noticed about these scammers, before they start asking me for money, they start asking things like, where am I from? Like things like, where I'm from, what do I do for a living? Can I have a picture of you? I want to know everything about you. They start kind of being a little too nosy. I've even had Sometimes there's been a couple times where these accounts start, these female accounts start DMing me asking where I'm from. There's times where I lie and say I'm where they ask where are you from, I say I'm from Nigeria, Africa, and as soon as I do that, they block my behind. And I'm wondering if the reasons why these people always ask, these accounts ask where are you from, is to sit there because they want to know if you're in a rich country like USA or UK or Germany, where there's a lot of rich people live. But of course, there's a lot of poor people in those countries, like my country of USA. There's a lot of, yeah, of course, there's a lot of rich people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, a lot of rich people. But there's also a lot of poor people here too that are broke as can be. Because I feel like if I say I'm from some country like Nigeria or Zimbabwe or somewhere in Africa, they think, oh gosh, she's poor, not realizing two people here in America are actually from Africa. Elon Musk being one of them, one of the most richest people alive, because Elon Musk is from West Africa, not realizing there are some rich people in Africa. So this is part of the reason why I'm thinking about deleting Instagram, Threads, social media in general, is because all the scam accounts, and I have put this on my YouTube channel, and I'm about ready to delete it all. And I've put this on my YouTube channel, and I've been send it over to Instagram, so hopefully they can see it, and hopefully they can understand I'm not a scam account, because I'm trying to block out all these scam accounts, and I'm about ready. Like I said, it's always, I say, majority of it is romance scams that I get on there, so I'm about ready to delete it all.